And welcome to my first LEGO Ninjago minifigure series draft. I'm going to be talking you through the 18 minifigures that I believe should be made into minifigures.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I was improvising. Usually Lloyd does the talking, but he isn't here.
Yes. For this, I will be going through 2 costumes for each 6 main ninjas, as well as 6 other regular characters. I will do more videos, so if there is a character that you think I should have included but I didn't, be sure to leave a comment and I'll check it out and it'll maybe appear in a future video. So without further ado, let's get on to the first character. What better way off to kick this series with the first version of Kai that we saw. This was the version of Kai that we saw in the 4 Weapons blacksmith shop, which belonged to his parents. This is where Sensei Wu went to, first of all, hire Kai, but also where Samakai and the skeletons arrived to take the map of the golden weapons. This is the first version of Kai we get to see, and it shows us his fiery temper and anger. For this minifigure, I would give him a bent sword, as shown in the picture, as well as a bucket of water. Next on our list, we have the Green Ninja version of Kai. So originally, when the ninja found out that there was going to be one ninja who would rise above the other and be the destined ninja to defeat Lord Garmadon, they all wanted to compete to be the Green Ninja. But the ninja who clearly wanted it the most was Kai. He would train and he would fight Lord Garmadon even when it wasn't necessary.
Perhaps if you tried the phrase, fire dork, maybe it might work.
And he even snuck into Sensei's room and stole the suit and tried it on. Kai found out later on during his true potential that he wouldn't be the Green Ninja and that it was his job to protect. But later on in Series 4, it was shown that he was still jealous of Lloyd and that he wanted the power all for himself.
You had all the power! Now it's my turn!
For this minifigure, I would give him a 2x2 slate piece with also the Green Ninja printing on. So next up we have Cole and his rock climbing gear. This is the flashback that we saw in the original pilot to how he met Sensei, but was also later expanded on in Season 8. In the Season 8 flashback, it is shown that Cole is climbing the mountain to get away from his troubles. This is where it's first confirmed that Cole's mum is dead. For a lot of viewers, this would help us get a deeper connection and feel a lot more empathy for Cole. For this set, I would give him a whip piece that you get with Catwoman to represent a little harness. So here we have Cole in his Spin Harmony outfit, the name of the band when they went to try and win the Ninjago talent concert to win the Blade Cup. So this is another emotional episode for Cole, as it shows his struggle with his father and how he had been lying to him about going to ballet school, the Marty's Oppenheimer. So for this minifigure, I would give him a Blade Cup piece as an accessory, and I would also give him a new hair hat mould to go with it. For the first version of Jay in this series, I have him in the game show host for the Ultimate Ninja Challenge. This is shown to be how Jay struggles to deal or cope with the loss of Zane, where all the ninja go off their own separate ways. For this figure, I would give him a 2x1 plate with makeup on it, as well as a little brush, and I would also give him his own face with a exclusive red cheeks to represent the makeup on. So here we have the classic black suit for Jay. He is first seen with Cole and Zane wearing the exact same thing to be infiltrating Kai's room, as we now know that this was Kai's final test, and is also when Sensei Wu revealed to him that this will be his future team. Jay is shown here to be the hyperactive, loudmouth, quick talker that we know and love him to be back then, and is shown to be the ninja of lightning.
More like mouth of lightning.
For this, I would just give him his classic nunchucks and maybe a training dummy. So here we have probably one of the most wanted figures ever since he was released, Zane in his pink Ninjago. So after Sensei Wu asked Lloyd to spread the powers of rumours, he chucked Kai's red G in with Zane's to make it pink, and after that it would be a big embarrassment for him for the rest of the episode. For this, I would give him an exclusive embarrassed face to represent it, as well as the shurikens of ice. Up here we have Zane in the teacher uniform, where they are seen teaching the school children at the formerly known boarding school for bad boys. This is after the battle, where there is technically no more evil around, and you can tell that they are all eager to get back out to being ninjas, as this doesn't suit them. For this set, I would give him a remote control to represent the control that the kid Brad got to control him from, as this was the massive technology series where they could do anything. The next up, we have another highly demanded minifigure that we never got, which is Lloyd in the green ninja outfit whilst he was still a child. So although he is a grown-up now, before, when he first became the green ninja, he was still the bratty child before he had the tea which caused him to grow old. He was actually in this uniform for about the last 2 episodes of season 1, as well as the first 7 episodes of season 2. So it's not like he was only a child for a short time. For this, I would give him a barrel, for me, to represent the time where Kai shoved him in the barrel in the Pirates vs. Ninja, and he first did spin jitsu. Here we have the version of Lloyd in the pirate disguise from season 6. Aye, what be a pirate's favourite letter?
Who can say, Zane, knock me out, do something?
Sorry. So this is when they were just being rescued from the Tiger Widow's island, and they wanted to go and rescue Jay from the Misfortune Keep. So all Lloyd, Cole and Nia had to be trained how to be proper pirates. In this version, I would give him the a bottle of Tiger Widow venom, as well as the hat mold, which would be exclusive for this. So here we have what, for me, has the best personal spinjitzu, the Nia as dark matter. So in season 2, when Nia got captured as the other ninjas fell off the cliff, Garmadon tried the experimental dark matter on Nia, causing her to become evil and sent her to hold off the ninja.
We just have to find a way to keep her from hurting us.
Whilst the Overlord had his plan to try and shift the balance and create Ninjago into his evil hand. For this set, I would give her a chain mace, as it's seen in the series when she is fighting the other ninja. Here we have Nia in her fancy dress attire, first seen in the episode Once Bitten, Twice Shy, after Jay had asked Nia to go on a date with her. For this minifigure, I would give her a big turkey, as well as a new cuff piece to represent the signal for the Samurai X suit that she has. So here, for the first figure who is not a ninja, we have Master Wu Young, or Flashback Wu as I call him. This is shown in multiple stages of the show. One that I remember the most is when they were talking about Moro's story and how he became a sensei first to teach them all. For this set, I would just give him a bow staff, as well as the kite that he originally gave to Moro. And next up here, we have the Anacondrae Garmadon. So Chen's aim was to try and turn all of his army into Anacondrae warriors, and anyone with the Anacondrae mark on them would be turned. So in the story, we later find out that Chen used to be Garmadon's sensei or master. And whilst he was under instructions of Master Chen, he did do some questionable things.
You're no sensei, and you've never been my...
So when Chen succeeded in turning all of his army into Anacondrae, Garmadon got transferred as well into it. So for this set, I believe that Garmadon probably wouldn't get an accessory as there's nothing to go. But if there was, I would probably give him the Book of Spells, which would best fit him. So here we have our first Elemental Master of 2, and this is Karloff in his metal form. We've already got an original Karloff minifigure in the Dojo Showdown set, but I believe as he is the Elemental Master of Metal, that we should get another version showing him all metalled up or powered up. So for this set, he would just get his oven mittens, as Kai called them, or the metal gloves, which I assume help him with his strength. And next here we have Bilobo, the Master of Nature. He is first seen properly on the ferry with where all the other ninjas see all the other elemental masters. He is not really expanded upon at all in the series, which is why he probably hasn't got a minifigure. But I think he's a cool looking character with the beard, and I believe that there could be an amazing piece for the staff where you can have leaves and vines growing off it. So again, that would be his accessory, and I believe it wouldn't be too difficult of a piece to do, since I know the beard is already a mould and they could probably find a face print to go with it. And for our second to last minifigure, we have Ed. Although Ed has appeared as a minifigure, the version that he came in was the Lego Ninjago movie, and the outfit doesn't really represent him, I think, as in the actual TV series. Ed is clearly the father of Jay, although in season 6 it is shown to be adopted, and although it was being erased, there have been other clips to show that he is still not the true father of Jay, as you can see in season 7, where they go back at the final episode to the monastery with the prior elemental masters. You can see Jay's mother say, "I've got a date with Cliff." So for this, I would give him maybe a welder's mask as well as an oiling can as a For our last figure here. We couldn't have Ed without Edna here. Again, although she has been made into a proper minifigure, again, I don't believe that it showed her in the actual TV series way as much as it did in just the movie wanted it to do. Even though she didn't, or Edna didn't make an actual appearance in the movie. For her accessories, I would just give her a key. Yes.
What was that you said?